This guy right here brought me back to school and I almost fell asleep.
Today, finally, we're launching GPT-5.
But wait, hold on. Why is 52 higher than 69? Oh! OpenAI just dropped GPT-5 and the live stream was the most Apple-ish live stream I have ever seen. But based on what I've been hearing so far, what I've been seeing so far, I think we finally have the model that would destroy Claude. And if we take a look at the LM Arena leaderboard, we can see that GPT-5 is currently winning the text, web dev, and the vision leaderboard. So that begs the question, is this actually true? Well, in today's video, we're going to put GPT-5 to the test and build 3 web applications with different levels of complexities, from a simple app to a game and to, of course, a Shopify app, because usually that's where LLMs fail. So it'll be super interesting to see if GPT-5 could finally beat Claude. So the first app that I made is a simple app where it uses a camera to track my hands and fingers, and it appears to be using MediaPipe. But basically, it counts how many fingers are raised. And it's pretty good actually. In just one prompt, I was able to make this. Though, of course, there are minor issues or bugs, like sometimes it still counts my thumb as raised. Like liking this video. But honestly, as someone who hasn't used this framework or heck, made an app like this, I think it's pretty good. I tried to use Claude to see if there are differences, and it is safe to say there are differences. For example, with Claude Sonnet, it took 1 minute and 23 seconds, but with GPT-5, it only took 53 seconds. That's like 40%-ish difference. I'm not a mathematician. Oh hey, let's ask GPT. Eh? Oh okay, 56%. 56%. Before we continue on to the next project, I want to try something, and you guys know this already. How many R's are there in the word strawberry? Oh, okay, it actually answered correctly. Now let me try Claude. It's also correct, though its answer is much more detailed compared to GPT-5. GPT was like 3. It makes me feel like the way GPT answered me was very human. If you're going to ask someone, what time is it? You're not gonna say, according to the clock, the hour hand is pointing towards 1 and the minute hand is pointing towards... Bro, you get my point. So that begs the question, are we this close to AGI? Let me know in the comments below. Now let's continue to the next project. Create a single-player agar.io style game using HTML5 canvas and JavaScript. The player controls a circle that smoothly follows the mouse cursor and moves around the canvas. I'm not gonna read all of that, but you get my point. This is the game that I want to recreate. So let's just use GPT-5 and press enter. And here we go, we have the game. And if I move my mouse around, it's actually following it. I also mentioned that when I press spacebar, it should split into 2. Okay, it should shoot towards the mouse cursor, not on the other side. Okay, what is it? Now here's the highlight of this video. I'm going to create a Shopify app, just like what I usually do with all of the AI models that I cover in this channel. So with that said, we're going to use the same prompt. Hello GPT-5, I would like to create a Shopify app using Remix, and it should also be created using the latest version of Shopify CLI. So to any of you who watched my previous video, this one is for you. What is happening? Did it just give me a tutorial? So it just gave me a guide how to build a Shopify app. Because creating and running a Shopify app involves interactive login or installation steps, I'll give you concise, copy-paste ready instructions and the exact code you need to add for Remix plus Embedded plus Pro. It didn't make anything. Okay, I'm actually very surprised. But to be fair, it appears to be using the correct commands. That's how you install Shopify CLI. That's also how you use the Shopify commands. Shopify version, Shopify login, and most importantly, it's using Shopify app in it. But this is not gonna work because it applied a name here. That's not going to work. But you know what? What if I insist? Can you use the Shopify CLI? Yes, if you'd like, I can check your CLI installation and version, install, create the Shopify app, set scopes. Shall I proceed to check the CLI? Yes. Because honestly, you should be able to create a Shopify app. Because it's gonna be the same with Nuxt CLI. If you want to create a Nuxt app, you're gonna use a CLI. So I'm surprised it did not continue. And here we go, we have our first error because of this name. It's not going to work. It should just be Shopify app in it. I'm going to use development. I'm going to connect it to a Shopify app. I'm going to use weekly how GPT, and that should start a new Shopify app project. And here we go, we have our products page, and it looks like it also failed fetching the images, just like in the previous videos. And it also failed to create a link in the sidebar, so that's a shame. Anyway, that is GPT-5. What are your thoughts on this? I'd love to know them in the comments below. The one thing I noticed is that it keeps using this dark mode style. I've checked the code, it appears to be not using CSS frameworks, just CSS. But yeah, personally, I don't hate it. I actually like it. But anyway, this is it for this video. I just want to let you know that my birthday is in 3 days. 2 days. So yeah, if you guys can wish me a happy birthday, I would really appreciate it. And if you could also subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. Anyway, thank you for watching once again. I'll catch you this Monday. Bye.